pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What I love about the Smartboard is it completely engages my students. I'm a kindergarten teacher, and it is wonderful because I can use it all day long. Kids like to touch things and be able to work with them and figure out how, figure out different concepts and how to learn those things. And with the Smartboard, I can have the kids interact. I can have several come up at a time and be able to work with a graph and be able to actually move something on the graph. For example, their ages that they do, whether the kids are 4, 5, or 6. The kids are able to drag which age they are, and as it's going on, the kids are seeing how the graph is building, and we can compare. They are so engaged and focused because there are things actually moving, and we can dig into it. With teaching lower L, when the transitions happen, the kids can start getting crazy and chatting, and then they're off. With the Smartboard, I have everything right there. So we may be working on the carpet for our morning meeting. The students then need to go back to their seats to get ready for centers. I just tap the Smartboard and I have a song that is already in the system. So there isn't that downtime. Downtime doesn't work really well for the little ones, and they're excited to have a song that they know.
There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday, days of the week.
So when they are going from one thing to another with their transitions, it is very smooth because of the Smartboard. I knew when I took the training before I even had a Smartboard that the kids were going to learn more quickly, and it has shown me that over and over again. In kindergarten, we do the letter of the week, our numbers, rhyming, that stuff at the beginning of the year, and I am blown away by how quickly they have gotten these down. So many of my students they have their upper and lowercase letters and their sounds down so much more quickly than they did before because they are so engaged and they want to learn. I will stop and say, do you guys realize how much you just learned? And they say, we were learning.
Jump up, turn around, run forward now. Whoa, whoa, Goldilocks, and hear the 3 bears. Goldilocks was ready to rest.
When you're creating lessons, you have everything right there, so you're plugging in any possible thing that you want to teach the kids. So I really like that it organizes everything, and it's easier from a teacher's standpoint because you already have that plugged in. Your lessons are so much more powerful because you have different things that are going to connect to different learners, such as the singing, such as movement activities, always being able to touch and move things. I can bring more to the classroom because of the Smartboard. If the kids want to know something about a different state, I can pull something up and plug into a different state and make that come to life. And some of these kids that aren't able to go places, I feel like I can bring that to the classroom with the Smartboard.
His favorite song was the Giggly Go. He played it again every day.
All of the red letters are what? What are all those red letters? These sound like what? Jump. So I'm going to let's have Reese come up and push the first one. Giraffe. Sydney. Gerbil. if we're talking about the letter G and we're doing George, we talk about George Washington, I can pull up something from social studies on the smartboard that I have and connect that with the letter G. Let's show off Goldilocks here. It is endless, and I feel like I have just scratched the surface on what you can do with it. It is too hard. So she goes off on that bed, right? And well, they feel like they're just having a good time and playing sometimes, and they're actually just learning oodles of information.